Let me remind everybody that SNAP provides people with $2 per meal for food. That's it. And a lot of my colleagues don't even know that. The chairman of the Budget Committee, when he testified before the Rules Committee on the cuts in SNAP, didn't know what the average SNAP benefit was per person per meal. Well, it's $2. The program lifts people out of poverty, improves health, and helps people afford groceries. That's what it does. This bill cuts SNAP benefits by $313 billion. I don't want anyone watching at home to buy the BS that Republicans are trying to sell here. Let's look under the hood at what this bill actually does. It slashes the food budgets of families with kids. It cruelly takes food away from single working parents who cannot find work, who may lack child care or transportation, with kids as young as 7 years old. Taking food away from a parent hurts the entire household. It means less money for the family to purchase nutritious food. It forces older adults up to age 65, many who have limited educations or dismal job prospects, off benefits after 3 months. It's tough if you're 64 years old and just been laid off to find a job within 90 days. And you all received a letter from AARP expressing their concerns about what this bill would do with regard to older Americans. This bill prevents future increases to benefit calculations, which will mean that families have less purchasing power to buy nutritious food as food costs increase. The Trump administration keeps on talking about making America healthy again, and at the same time, they want to reduce the food benefit for working families, for families that are struggling. It doesn't make any sense. This bill threatens food benefits for the 16 million children, 8 million seniors, and 4 million people with disabilities by shifting the cost of benefits onto the states, whose budgets cannot support the hundreds of millions of dollars that have to put up every year to maintain benefits for these individuals. Last night we had the discussion with the chairman of this committee about what happens if a state can't meet its cost share. Well, the answer is they will cut the benefits. That's why we have governors who have written to this committee to say that states will be forced to cut already modest benefits, limit eligibility, or both. Republicans are taking food out of the mouths of hungry people. You are upending a highly successful program that helps people meet their basic needs when times are tough. Enacting this bill will mean more people go hungry in this country and more people will get sick, all to fund a massive tax breaks for billionaires. I mean, you can't make this stuff up. This is the largest cut to SNAP in the history of the program. And I'm ashamed that this is what we are dealing with in this committee today. And I'm ashamed that we have a Congress that seems to care more about helping the billionaires who hang out with Elon Musk and Donald Trump at Mar-a-Lago than a single mom trying to put food on the table for her kids. Where are your values? This is a moral question. This is a sick and twisted way to further rig the system against hardworking, regular people. You know, I've been focused on this issue for many years, and what I've concluded is that when all is said and done, hunger is a political condition. We have the ability, we have the funds, we have the technology, we have everything to end hunger in America. What we lack is the political will. And this is a prime example of that. We are moving backwards if we enact this. And maybe there's a political calculation that the people who will be adversely affected, well, maybe they don't vote, or maybe they don't matter in the political system, they don't give a lot of money. But I'm going to tell you, we were elected to help people, not hurt people. And what this bill is doing is hurting people, and I strongly support the Scott Amendment. I urge all my colleagues, I urge my Republican colleagues to stand up against this administration and those who want to target a food benefit that helps struggling families. With that, I yield back.